Hi, this is Alan Edwards, and I'm going to demonstrate the new free weather and tide page on L-36.com. This is the home page for L-36.com. We actually get thousands of people coming here every month, and I encourage you to check out the site, but right now we're going to just click on the weather tab right there. As a first-time visitor, you will see this overview page. Below and to the left is a small version of the main page along with a description on each section, but right now we're just going to enter our location and go to the page. You can enter your location in the way you're most comfortable with: city and state, X-tide location, or zip code. You then click on the exact location of interest on a map. I'm going to enter my zip code. Now that's not actually where I sail here, so I'll click on that and hit submit. And that's the main site. I will now show you all of the sections. The 7-day point forecast is localized to your exact location. You can see the sky conditions, the rain probabilities, the high and low temperatures, as well as the wave heights, if any. The graph shows the wind speed, gusts, and direction. By the way, if you're going on a trip, you can add a second point forecast by clicking twice on the map from the edit page. The next section is the marine forecast. Both the zone forecast and the area synopsis are shown by default, but like most settings, these can be changed, as I will show you later. The area discussion below covers the region, so what we have done is we've gone from a point to a zone to a region in the first three sections. Next, we're going to look at some observations. The first is the weather reporting stations and buoys. This section is set up to display all the stations reporting recently within 40 miles and shows the wind, temperature, waves, and pressure. Next is the airport report, showing the current conditions and the wind history, covering the last 3 days, aligned so you can see what time the wind changed the previous days, which might give you an indication when it will change today. The two tide reports are next. The program automatically shows the closest tide station, and if there is one within 25 miles, the closest current station, otherwise the next closest tide stations. These can be edited to show any station within 100 miles by clicking Edit. This graph shows the wind for the closest NOAA tides and current station and covers 3 days. The weather map shows what is coming your way, and the two satellite images show an overview and a more detailed view. I want to point out that all this information is either from NOAA or X-tides. You could spend the time and search it all out and get it, but I presented it on one page. I've resized things to fit the page. I've changed units from meters to second to knots, all making it easy to use and easy to find. These three images are wind forecasts. The times of these maps are changed across the day, so the three most interesting ones are displayed. By the end of the day, for example, all three show the forecast for the next day. Finally, we have the Doppler radar. This is a composite of the two closest radar stations overlaid on one map. There are options with each section. They can be turned on and off, most can be edited, and there are links to more detail or the actual data source. Let me demonstrate these features. The area discussion is pretty long. We might want to edit the parts that we see. Perhaps we're only interested in the watches and warnings. We click that and then we just see the watches and warnings, or perhaps we're just not interested in that section at all. And we can turn it off. You can see that it just is off. Most sections can be edited. The marine forecast section allows you to change either of the zones or add a third zone. For example, I might like these zones, but I might be also interested in Monterey Bay if I'm planning a trip. I click that and now I have three zones showing. Other things that can be edited are the radius of the weather reporting stations, the X-tide stations, the airports, things like that. I hope you have enjoyed the demonstration. This site is free and you can set it up for your location by visiting our website at L-36.com or L-36.com. Once you set it up, it will remember your location, your settings, so you don't have to go through the setup the next time. Thank you very much for watching.